He wasted 10 years waiting for the perfect time, then realized the perfect time never comes. This is the story of a man who had big dreams, but kept saying one dangerous word: later, later, I will start. Later, I will learn. Later, I will change. Later, I will build my future. But one day, he discovered the truth. Every later was quietly stealing his life. There was once a man named David. When David was young, he had many dreams. He wanted to start a business. He wanted to become successful. He wanted to make his family proud. He wanted to live a life that felt meaningful. But David had one problem. He always waited for the perfect time. When he was 22, he said, "I am still young. I have plenty of time." So he spent his days sleeping late, scrolling on his phone, and talking about the future. He watched successful people online and told himself, one day, that will be me. But he did nothing. At 24, his friends started building their careers. Some learned new skills, some opened small businesses, some worked hard even when life was difficult. But David said, "I will start when I feel ready." So again, he waited. At 26, one of his friends invited him to join a small project. David thought it was a good opportunity, but he said, "Not now. I need more time to prepare." That friend continued without him. A few years later, the project became successful. David looked at it and felt regret. But still, he told himself, "It is okay. My time will come." At 28, David began to feel pressure. He saw people younger than him achieving things he only talked about. He saw his old classmates buying homes, building businesses, and supporting their families. And every time he saw their success, he felt uncomfortable. Not because he hated them, but because their progress reminded him of his delay. Still, David did not change. He only made new excuses. "I do not have enough money. I do not have the right connections. I am too busy. I will start next month." But next month became next year, and next year became many years. Then one afternoon, David met an old friend named Michael. They had grown up together. 10 years ago, Michael was not better than David. He was not richer. He was not smarter. He did not have a perfect life. But Michael had done one thing differently. He started. Small, imperfect, afraid. But he started. When David saw him again, Michael looked different. He was calm, confident, successful. He owned a small company. He had helped his family. He was respected by others. David looked at him and asked, "How did you become like this?" Michael smiled and said, "I started before I was ready." David became silent. Michael continued, 10 years ago, we both had dreams. The difference is, you waited for the perfect time. I used the imperfect time." Those words hit David deeply. That night, David went home and sat alone in his room. He looked at his old notebooks, pages full of plans, business ideas, goals, dreams, but most of them had never become action. He opened one page from 10 years ago. It said, "This year I will change my life." David stared at the sentence. His heart felt heavy, because he realized he had written the same promise many times, but he had not lived it. For the first time, David did not blame the economy. He did not blame bad luck. He finally admitted the truth. He had not wasted 10 years because life stopped him. He had wasted 10 years because he kept waiting, waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel confident, waiting for more money, waiting for a better moment, waiting for fear to disappear. But fear never disappeared, and the perfect time never arrived. The next morning, David woke up early, not because he suddenly felt motivated, not because life became easy, but because he was tired of disappointing himself. He took out a notebook and wrote one sentence. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. Then he made a small plan. Not a perfect plan. A real plan. He chose one skill to learn. He studied for 1 hour. He sent one message to someone who could guide him. He saved a small amount of money. He cleaned his room. He removed distractions. He did one thing that moved him forward. The first day was not impressive. The second day was not easy. The third day, he almost quit. But this time, David did not wait for motivation. He showed up, day after day, week after week, month after month. Slowly, his life began to change. He learned new skills. He became more disciplined. He stopped saying, "I will start later." He started asking, "What can I do today?" After 1 year, David was not rich yet. He was not famous. He was not living his dream completely. But he was different. He was moving. And that made all the difference. One evening, David looked back and realized something powerful. He could not recover the 10 years he had lost, but he could stop losing the years in front of him. That was the moment he became free. The lesson of this story is simple. The perfect time does not exist. If you wait until you feel ready, you may wait forever. If you wait until fear disappears, you may never begin. If you wait until life becomes easy, your dream may stay in your imagination. Success does not begin when everything is perfect. Success begins when you take action while things are still imperfect. Start small, start afraid, start confused, start with what you have. But start, because one day you will look back, and you will either say, "I am glad I started," or you will say, "I wish I had started earlier." Do not let later steal another year of your life. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. So ask yourself, what have you been delaying? And what is one small step you can take today? If this story inspired you, follow for more motivational stories.